This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, yeah. Once again, very good morning and thanks for being joining. So, as yesterday we discussed about little bit about what is network, what is IP addresses, how the bit value, and we deployed basic virtual network and subnets, and we discussed about little bit about network security groups and NIC card. Now today we are doing everything how the networks are working internally. Okay, so for example, I created one virtual network which is in East West. Assume this is one data center. I created one more virtual network in Australia. This is one more data center. Okay, so sorry, Australia we are using this network, and East West we are using this network. Okay, so if you wanted to make a bridge between one virtual network to another virtual network, what are the possibilities are available in cloud? Especially because within one virtual network, whatever how many subnets you are going to create, so each subnet will talk to each other by default. That's what yesterday we discussed, right? Correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, sir.
Yes, but if we create one virtual network in some other location, we created one more network in some other location. uh, Assume, sir, different locations means to understand it will become more easy, right? So two virtual networks I created on two different locations, and both network need to talk to each other. So how you can make a bridge between these two different virtual networks? So that is nothing but vNet to vNet connection in Azure. Especially when you go for Azure, how the vNets are communicating. So yesterday I told you, right, we have three approaches. One is site to site, site to site. Site is nothing but okay, a cloud. One more site can be on premises, or it can be AWS, or it can be Google, or it can be some other. So how you will make a bridge between one site to another site? Okay, this connection will call it as a site to site. That I will discuss later, sir. How to make a bridge between cloud to on premises. Okay, I am using hypervisor as my on premises. How to make a bridge between cloud to my hypervisor, that we'll discuss later. One more simple, very simple technique is vnet peering. A peering, sir, using peering you can make a communication between one virtual network to another virtual network in a simple terms. Very simple, sir, you no need any additional. If it is a small scale application, medium scale application, you can go for vnet to vnet peering. In case if it is a large scale application, we have a lot of virtual networks where you configured. In that scenario, better we need to go for the gateways, gateway subnets. VNet to VNet gateways, VNet to VNet gateways. So one is site to site, one is VNet peering, one more is point to site. One is point to site. That's we are going to configure today. Point to site. Your site is Azure. Where is your point? For example, take my laptop as a point. Your laptop as a point. From your laptop, you need to access cloud with privates or not public. Okay. Here we are talking especially with the private IP address, not public IP addresses. Okay. So one is site to site, point to site, VNet to VNet using gateways. One is VNet peering. So total four connections are available. Connections are available to make the communication between one virtual network to another virtual network. Assume, sir, this virtual network is app server, app application servers, application vnet, vnet. So this is database vnet. So how you will make a bridge between application to database vnet? Got it? So this is the database vnet. This is your application vnet. Your databases are hosted in Australia, your applications are hosted on US to US. So how you will make a bridge between your application vNet to database vNet? Getting my point? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, let's see. So first, what I'm going to do is, first let me create the virtual networks, okay? And I will create the network gateway, sir. Then we'll go for theoretical part because to deploy network gateway itself, it will take 20 minutes for us. Let's first deploy the network gateways. Later, we'll discuss the theoretical part. Make a sense? Okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So first, let
Okay,
me do
sir.
one thing. Let me create the network first. Oh, if you wanted to create, let me first create the resource group, sir. Sorry. Okay. I am going to create this as a application RG. Please be mute. RG. East to west. East to west. Okay. Is that- Okay. So I just created one application resource group and one more database resource group. Database RG. So this I need to choose Australia East. Okay. So two different resource groups. One resource groups in East to West, one resource groups in Australia. Okay. Two different resource groups. Next, go to the virtual networks. Create one virtual network. Choose application. This as application. Okay. vNETs. So let's make it as a 10.1.10.1.0.0/16 and create the subnets. Subnet A. Yesterday we discussed all this concept, okay? Subnet A. Okay. 10.1.1.0/24. Okay. Click on add. Create one more subnet. Subnet B. Okay. This we are making as a 10.1.2.0/24. I'm just creating one virtual network. Okay, this is my application virtual network, and these are the two subnets. Just review and create it. Okay, make one more duplicate, sir. Let's create one more virtual network and choose database RG, and this is our database vNet. Okay, let's go for this as 10.2.2.16. Let's create one subnet A. Okay, 10.2.1.0/24. Okay, review and create. Here I'm just creating one subnet. Okay, it's good. Okay, so okay, done. One resource, one application.
Sir,
Yes,
hello.
yes.
Can I give the same subnet which you gave? Can I give that one same thing when I am
Yeah,
creating the virtual network?
no problem, sir. Each network is separate. Okay, subnets are within that network only. It's not going for outside. No worries. Oh, same IP address.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, how you can give it, sir? Okay. Now, please be mute, Siva. Sir, if you wanted to work
Yeah.
with network gateways, what you need to do means one. I will discuss theoretical parts. Sir, hold on. Okay. Just you need to enable. Go to that virtual network. Go to the subnets. You need to enable the gateway subnet. I will explain, sir, what is that gateway subnet, all that one. First, let me enable this one. Okay, let's go for three. Okay, let's click on save. Just any values or any IP address range you can select and just click on save. For what purpose we are using all this will discuss, sir. Okay, let's go to this network, go to the subnet. Here also you need to enable the gateway subnet. Let's make here also 3. Click on save. Okay, gateway subnet is done. Now you need to go to again open virtual network gateway. You need to search for virtual network gateway, virtual network gateway. Now I'm going to create search. See, Azure VPN gateway connects your on-premises network to Azure through site-to-site VPN. Sir, using these network gateways, we can extend our connectivity. Again, I mean to say, using these network gateways, you can extend your connectivity from on-prem to cloud, cloud to cloud, cloud to some other. You can extend your connectivity. But here I am using to extend my connectivity from one virtual network to another virtual network. Both are in same platform only. Both are in same platform only. So let's go and deploy the gateway, sir. Network gateway, sir. Network. We'll discuss theoretical part. Okay. Okay. Here I'm selecting free trial, and let's provide the network gateway name, application. Okay, network virtual network gateway, VNG. Okay, this I am selecting in east to west, east to west. Okay, sir, here I am selecting VPN. Okay, and here I am selecting route base. Just go for default. I will explain theoretical. Okay, and here you need to choose your network. Now see, sir, once you chosen the network, by default it is fetching the gateway subnet. Are you able to see? Yes. Okay, what is that one? Why? Everything we'll discuss, sir. Let's just provide here virtual network gateway IP. Just name, sir. Nothing here you need to provide. Just provide your network gateway name and choose the location. And these three are very important, sir. We'll discuss. Okay, just select the default values. uh, Redundancy, why? Okay, one redundancy will go. I don't want more. Okay, review and create. So I am creating virtual network gateway for my application, sir. This one, application vNet. This is my application vNet. Okay, for this application vNet, I am creating the gateway, and one more gateway I need to create for Australia. Later we'll discuss one by one theoretical. Then we'll see all the demos, sir, because it will take some time. Okay, like same, I extended the gateway subnet for my database. Now go and enable gateway subnets. It started. Okay, yeah, it started, sir. Let's database virtual network gateway. Here I need to choose Australia East. Okay, by default I will get the one network and choose virtual network gateway hyphen IP address. Okay, here I need to choose one redundancy. Just review and create. Okay, now see, sir, we'll discuss one by one. Okay, now see, let me open portal.azure.com. Okay, let's first will come from the gateway subnet, sir. Okay. So when you supposed to wanted to work with the gateways, sir, gateways. When you wanted to work with the gateways, okay, application network gateway, network security gateways. Okay, if you want to work with the gateways, you need one IP addresses. So for that, you no need to go anywhere, sir. For that, what you need to do, you need to just to go to the your own network, wherever you created, right? Go to the go to the subnets and enable the gateway subnet. So for example, sir, I told you right yesterday, okay, using VPNs, we are able to uh, doing everyone is doing work from home once you enable the VPN. So if you enable the VPN, if you enable the VPN, okay, sir, if you wanted to work with these gateways, it required the IP addresses. If you wanted to work with the gateways, you required additional IP addresses. I don't want to take my IP addresses. I don't want to take my IP address because this IP address, especially we are using for applications. Subnet, whatever you created the subnet A, subnet B, or some subnets, right? Those subnet are using only for applications. But if you wanted to work with the gateways, you need one IP addresser in the backend. For that, what Microsoft is made, right? Okay, let's use the gateway subnet. You don't want to again go for uh, normal subnets, whatever you are creating. So internally, this network, this gateway is making a bridge via gateway subnet internally. Getting my point, everyone? Sir, internally, this gateway subnet, these gateways, and this virtual network are talking to each other via this subnet, gateway subnet. Understandable?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Yes, no? Sir, how these gateways will communicate with your network, virtual network? So with the help of gateway subnet internally. Internally, with the help of these gateway subnets, it is making a communication. In that way, it's very easy, right? Yes, no? Are you there, online people?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, sir, once you enable the gateway subnet, okay, once you enable the gateway subnets, now we are good to configure virtual network gateways. Using virtual network gateways, you can extend your connectivity. You can extend your connectivity either one virtual network to another virtual network, or on premises to cloud, or cloud to cloud. Okay, you can extend your connectivity once you deploy the virtual network gateways. So if you wanted to deploy virtual network gateways, if you wanted to deploy this virtual network gateway, okay, uh, here two things are available, sir. One is gateway types. So what gateway we are using? I told you right yesterday, day before yesterday also, there is a concept called, when you especially working with, there is a concept called express route. So we are not discussing anything about express routes. That's very tricky. Leave it about. Okay, we are completely working with the VPNs. We are completely working with the VPNs. How you can extend your connectivity with help of VPN. VPNs. So we are choosing VPNs. One more way where you can extend your connectivity, that is nothing but express route. Using express route also, you can extend your connectivity. You can extend your connectivity. As of now, we are choosing VPNs. Okay, using VPN, we can extend our connectivity. See, sir, here when you click here, there is a concept called VPN. Already one VPN is available. We'll delete, sir, all this. Okay, this is for previous batch we discussed. Okay, we'll delete all this VPN. Now, when you go to this VPN, when you choose express route, is something different connection again. When you go for VPN, there is a concept called route base, policy base. Route base, policy base. What is the route base? What is policy base? So policy base is nothing but one to one, sir. Okay, this is your take your laptop for example. This is your laptop. This is your cloud. Okay, you can make a bridge between from your laptop to cloud only one to one if you go for policy base. If you go for policy base, you can extend your connectivity, but only one to one connectivity. One to one connectivity. Either your laptop or my laptop or someone laptop. Okay, only one to one connection we can make with help of policy base. But sorry, route policy base, yes. But when you go for route base, N2, many sir, many. So for example, you are working from, assume everyone is working from, most of the people are working from home. Okay, so I'm working from AP. Okay, so Harpit is working from US. Okay, Sami is working from Mumbai. Okay, so Ravi is working from Australia. Okay, and your data is available in cloud, and you want to extend your connectivity using VPN. Okay, in that scenario, they will go for route base. Route base. Many, many, sir. Okay, so you are working from Australia, you are working from US, you are working from India, you are working from Singapore, you are working from Malaysia. You can extend your connectivity many with help of route base. So policy base means only one to one. Policy base means only one to one. If you go for route base means n number of connections where you can make it. N number of connections. That is nothing but route base. Clear? Not clear, sir. When you go for VPN deployment, under VPN deployment, again two types. One is route based, one is policy based. If you go for policy based, only one to one. If you go for route based, N, sir. N. Okay, not okay? Clear, sir?
Clear, sir. Yes.
No, sir. SU case. So this is again, sir, if you wanted to get the information again, how many connections we can made it, okay? SUKs are available in point to site, available in site to site, available in express route. Okay, how many connections we can made it? What is my data transfer network speeds? All that will depends on your SUK, sir. All that depends. Okay, maximum 10 connections you can made it. When you go for point to site, maximum 128 connections we can made it. Okay, so how much Mbps throughput you can get the benchmark values. Okay, how much throughput, how much gigahertz per speed you can transfer, network speed. Okay, so that will depends on SUKs. Okay, uh, based on your budget, based on your best. Okay, you will choose your own SUK values, whatever, sir. As of now you can go for basic only. For us, when you are doing basic, okay, again in here we have generation 1. If we go here, we have generation 1 only. Any other? Generation 1 only. Okay, SUKs are nothing but how many connection we can make it, and how much throughput we can make it. Okay, that is helping about by SUK. Here very important is, okay, location, sir. Region. When you are creating virtual network gateway, very important is region. Once you select the region, it will select you what virtual networks are available. So you need to choose your virtual network, and you need to choose the gateways. By default it will get the gateways, sir. And just provide your name of the IP address. Just name, sir. Apart from nothing. Here availability zones. What do you mean by availability zone means? Okay, assume sir, in India we have 4 data centers. Okay, in India, Mumbai one data center. Okay, Pune one data center, Chennai one data center, Delhi one data center. Right. So if you go for availability zone 1, 2, 3, maximum 3 zones are available. Okay. So if you're choosing availability zone means you are securing one. You are sir, for example, why you are taking backups, sir? Why you are taking backups? To secure our data, right? To secure our data, we are going to take the backups. Like same networks also taking the backups. Microsoft. You can maintain 2 copies of the network in one zone and one more zone. If something happened to this zone, no worries. I can bring the network from this zone immediately. Immediately. Not only your data, sir. We are thinking, okay, only we are securing our databases, our data by taking by taking the backups, by configuring high availabilities, by configuring disaster recoveries. Even for networks also, we are Microsoft is going to maintain the backups networks. In case if zone 1 down, no worries, I can bring another zone to online in the network as well also. Got you? That is how he is maintaining. That is Microsoft headaches, sir. You no need to worry whether really it is maintaining or not maintaining. No worries, that will be taken care by Microsoft. So you are extending your connectivity using VPNs. Okay, not okay. Questions?
Okay, sir.
Huh.
Subbu, it is mandatory to select that availability zone, Subbu.
Yes, it's mandatory now. It's mandatory. Okay, sir. These are expensive, very expensive. Once you've done the practice, you need to delete immediately, sir. Don't keep to run gateways, all that stuff. It will eat your $200 like anything. Okay, these are very expensive. Okay, once you've done the practice, see, sir. Once I complete my our session, I will delete complete resource groups. In case if I wanted to practice later, again I will practice. I don't want to keep it run, sir. These are little bit expensive. Okay, please make a note. No, sir. Okay, still see, I told you right, it will take 20 minutes. Still it is running. Okay. Let me do one thing, sir, first. Let me create the VMs. I not yet created any VMs, right? Let me create the VMs first. Okay. Currently, no VMs are available. So what I'm going to do means, sir, I am going to create one VM on subnet A, one VM on subnet B under application vNet. I will create one more VM on Australia and see how the connections. Yes, getting how the connections will establish. Okay, and we'll see one by one practice, sir. We'll see one by one practice. First, let me go and deploy. I need to deploy 3 virtual machines. I need to deploy 3 virtual machines, sir. Okay, first let me choose application vnet and choose VM1 hyphen a a application, sir. Okay, and choose east to west only, and I don't want any availability zones. Okay, let it be, sir. And let's choose one core with 3 GB of RAM. SA admin. Let's provide the password, sir. Okay, yeah, let it be. Keep the license. Let's go to the network, sir. Now here I am choosing application vnet and I am choosing subnet A. So I am going to deploy one VM on subnet A, one VM on subnet B, and I will deploy in Australia also one server. Total 3 servers will deploy. Okay, let it be default, sir. I don't want to change anything. Okay, just I selected application vNet and subnet. Apart from nothing, sir, because this demo is very uh, confusing concept. I don't want to make more confuse on you. Okay, let's make very simple demo so that how the connectivity is performing over the backend you will come to know. Okay, yeah, let me create. Okay, still deploying, still deploying. It will take, sir, almost 20 minutes it will take. Okay, so instead of wasting our time, let's create one more virtual machine, sir. Okay, let's create one more virtual machine. Choose application vNet and choose VM 2-A. Okay, I don't want availability zone. Okay, with one core, SA admin. Okay, and choose the license, go to the network. Now this time I'm going to select subnet B. Okay, VM1 is running on subnet A, VM2 is running on subnet B, sir. Okay, and go to monitoring and disable boot diagnostics and choose create it, sir. It is creating. Okay, okay, let's create one more server. Okay, total 3 servers I'm creating, sir. This time I need to select the database vNet. Okay, this time I'm going to select the database vNet. Sorry, database resource group. So this time VM, okay, VM3 hyphen D. This is for database. I don't want any availability set. Let's go for Windows and go for one core with a 3 GB of RAM. Let's say admin provide the password, sir. Okay, let's choose the network. This time I'm selecting database virtual network and subnet A and disable the boot diagnostics and create. Okay, good, sir. We are okay. One server, two servers, three servers. Okay, total 3 servers we configured. Let it be create, sir. Okay. Meanwhile, let's clean up something, sir. I just wanted to clean up all this stuff. Okay, let's go here. One virtual network is one VPN is already available. Let's delete, sir. I don't want this one. Okay, deleted, sir. Okay, deleted. Everything is fine now. Minimize this one, sir. First, I wanted to show you how to configure point to site first. So if you wanted to configure point to site, we need to do certain things here. Okay, for let's do that things first. Delete that VPN in case you already done the practice, right? Delete that VPN, or if you keep that VPN also, no need to worry. You are going to keep one more VPN name, right? No worries on that part. No worries on that part. Now first thing what you need to do, right? First let's open certificate manager, sir. We need to create the certificates. Okay, so sir, if you wanted to configure point to site, if you wanted to configure point to site, we have total 3 approaches. We have total 3 approaches if you wanted to configure point to site. Okay, one approach is using certificates. You can configure using certificate. You can configure. One approach is using okay, Redis authentication. You can configure. One more is using Azure Active Directory tenant. You can configure. 3 different approaches will follow to configure point to site, but uh, I'm going to show you one technique, sir. That is nothing but using certificates. Using certificates, I am going to configure point to site. I'm going to configure point to site, and this is the very easiest technique, sir. Okay, remaining two are little bit complex. We don't want go in that level. This is good. At least we are testing how the connection is. We are just testing how the connection is working, sir. That's it. Okay, this is very good and somewhat a very simple technique. Somewhat very simple technique. Make a note. Okay, so currently in my laptop there is no certificates. VPNs are available, and in my laptop already I'm having two certificates. These two certificates, let's go and delete. Okay, for last batch we discussed, right? Let's go and delete the certificates. Now, sir, you can create your certificates in two approach in real world. One is self-signed certificate, self-signed certificate. One is uh, enterprise certificates, enterprise certificates. So for like semantic certificates, so you can talk to the vendors who are designing the certificates and purchase the certificate from them, and you will create the certificate on your server with the help of that certification. But here we don't have any enterprise, nothing, sir. So what we are doing here means we are trying to create self-signed certificates, our own certificates, sir. Using PowerShell, using shell script, we are going to create our own certificate. That is nothing but self-signed certificates. Okay, first let's create the self-signed certificates, sir. See, even when you go to the Microsoft blog, even if you go to the Microsoft blog, okay, he's telling clearly you need to create the networks, you need to create the gateways, all that stuff we already done, sir. We already done gateways, also done. Okay, subnets also done, everything is done. Now what you need to do is you need to create the certificates, you need to generate the certificates. So when you go for certificates, there are two. One is root certificate, one is root certificate is nothing but server certificate, sir. This is acting as a server certificate, and this will act as a client certificate, client. So one is client certificate, one is server certificate. Okay, currently we don't have any enterprise team where we can purchase the certificate, so we are going to create our own certificates. We are going to create our own certificates. Let's close all this stuff, I don't want. Okay, let it be one. Okay, so we are going to create our own certificates, sir. We are going to create our own certificate. So if you wanted to create the root certificate, so here two approaches, sir. One is using Linux, you can create. Using Windows PowerShell you can create, and one more is you can make your own certificate again. That is again very tricky, we don't want that stuff. Let's use the PowerShell script to create the certificates, sir. To create the certificate, scroll down, this is the certificate. Okay, copy this one, open the notepad. Okay, copy this one, sir. We are going to practice point to site with the help of certificate, and I'm going to create the self-signed certificate. Just change, sir, don't change anything here, because we don't know again. Even you face some issue in the network, even you contact me also, it's very helpless, sir. Again, very tricky. Practice in a proper hierarchy, in a proper hierarchy again, because this is completely on network. This is not SQL where I can help you like anything, sir. This is network. If you are missing something, again you need to delete and do it from scratch. Again, I'm just highlighting, sir, you. Okay, just mention as a server to understand easily. This is what this is server certificate, sir. Okay, copy everything, open PowerShell on your laptop, any laptop, sir. Take any laptop, not only this, any laptop. Okay, search for PowerShell. Open the PowerShell, sir. You no need to open administrator. If you are opening administrator also, well and good. Just paste that one and run that one. Done, sir. You can go and verify. One certificate is created. One certificate is created. That is nothing but server certificate. Now one more certificate you need to create. That is nothing but client certificate. Client certificate. Scroll down, scroll down. This is your client certificate. Copy this one, open notepad, paste, and mention, instead of child, mention client certificate. Copy this one, go to the PowerShell, paste that one, enter. Okay, it will get one thumbprint value. Okay, No worries on that part. Now you can go and verify there are two certificates is already created on your laptop. One is server certificate, one is client certificate. One is server certificate, one is client certificate. Okay, everyone, online people, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
now once you create the certificate, you need to export that certificate, sir. You need to export that certificate. Okay, let's see anywhere Microsoft is providing to export. Export, yeah. Okay, export. Follow this one, sir. Follow this document. That is too good. You don't want to go to the GitHub as well. Earlier, this GitHub is very crystal clear images, sir. Now they done something, and it's very difficult to see using the GitHub. You can configure. Now follow the MSDN block itself. Okay, where Microsoft provided the screenshot as well. That is a one good sign. Okay, you need to export that certificates. Okay, first let's export root certificate, nothing but server certificate. Right click, go, task, click on export, click on next. Okay, I remember we don't want any this key. I remember, yeah, no, yeah, no need any private key. Then click on next and follow these documents, sir. Again, go to here, choose based 64 encoded. Don't ask me what is that. Okay, just click on next and choose where you wanted to store. Let's keep it in desktop, sir. Server set. Okay, finish. That's it. Server certificate is done. Now you need to export the client certificate as well. So click on next. For client certificate, you need the private key, sir. You can go and verify. It will ask the private key. It will ask the private key. Yes, you need to select the private key. Okay, and here nothing I remember. We don't want to change anything. Yeah, click on next. Okay, now here you need to provide the password. Make very simple, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 to 8. And encryption, sir, you can encrypt, just go for random value. Okay, then click on next and choose your location, this as a client, client, client cert. Okay, click on save. Anyone who connected from laptop, anyone?
Yes, yes, Subbu.
Yes. If you connected from laptop, okay, we can
Hmm.
do one more thing, sir. Okay, I exported. Yeah, please be mute. Let's complete our demo. See, where is that? Yeah. See, I exported both, sir. Server certificate and client certificate. Okay, there is a server certificate and client certificate. Sir, from which laptop you wanted to access cloud, sir. Okay, you need to install the client certificate. Assume in from my laptop I wanted to access, from your laptop you wanted to access. Okay, then you need to install client certificate. You need to install client certificate. So for example, from my laptop I wanted to install. Okay, I wanted to access these servers. I wanted to access these servers, not public, sir, private, private. I wanted to access these servers private. Okay, now I wanted to install client certificate in my laptop, sir. I created, exported, installing, created, exported, installing, sir. Okay, and provide the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then click on next, click on next, click on finish, click on yes. That's it, sir. Apart from nothing else you need to do. Okay, using Microsoft Block, just create a server certificate and client certificate and export the server certificate and client certificate. Install the client certificate on your laptop. Install client certificate on your laptop. Make a note, everyone. Up to here, uh, point to site, sir. Point to site. You need to do these two additional things. That is what I made it. Now we are good, sir. Almost we are good. Now let's go and connect to the server, sir. Let's go and connect to the servers. Close everything, sir. I don't want. Um, don't save it. Close currently. I don't want any VPNs. Okay. Now this minimize. Certificates also we don't want, sir. This close everything. Now, sir. Now let's go and connect three servers, sir. Three servers. Okay. So as of now, I am connecting to the public IP address only. As of now, I'm connecting to the public IP address only, sir. Okay. MSTSC -v paste. Okay. SA admin. Okay. I'm connecting via public IP address only for all the servers. Because I not yet enable any bridges, sir. Make a note. Okay. SA admin. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's me connect three servers. Okay, sir. Finally, we connected to the three servers. Now, okay, this is three servers we connected. This is one server. You can open the command prompt, sir, for time being, and mention host name, and this is my application VM1. Okay, application VM1. Okay, I remember this is my application V2. Command prompt, host name, host name. This is VM2 application VM2. Okay, and this is my finally. This is my database server VM1. Database server VM1. So finally we connected to the all three servers. Okay. Host name. Host name. Sir, to make demo very smooth, sir. To make demo very smoother, what I'm going to do is let's disable the firewall, sir. I don't want make more complex. Let's disable the firewalls for a while. Okay. Let's disable the firewalls. Okay. Search for uh, firewalls. Okay, let's go for firewalls. Let's close this one. I don't want, and also enabling the ports, sir. Okay, let's enable the ports. Inbound outbound ports. Currently I'm enabling all the ports, sir. Again, okay, currently I'm enabling all the ports, but in real world we never enable all the ports, sir. Please make it crystal clear. We never enable all the ports, but we are enabling all the ports here to make demo very smoother, sir. Inbound outbound, let's enable all the ports, but that is not a best practice in real world. Okay, so we are not network engineers, right? Again, okay, if something is blocking, it's very difficult to identify. Okay, so for that reason I'm just making all the ports enable and disabling everything. Okay, let's turn off all the firewalls. Okay, good sir. One VM is ready. Let's go for this VM and do the same thing, sir. Let's disable the firewalls. Okay, you can close this one, we don't want anymore. Okay, turn off the firewalls. Okay, click on advanced settings. Okay, then you can enable the ports time being. All ports. Okay, I hope we done on this side. Okay, this server also be done. Now let's finally go to the DR server, sir. Do the same thing. Okay, let's close this one. We don't want any more. Let's turn off the firewalls and let's enable the ports. Okay, almost we are done, sir. Now we'll see one by one practice. Okay, done, sir. Now, sir. Okay, now. Okay, let's go here and get the private IP address, sir, and make one notepad so that you can understand easily. Okay, BM1-A. Okay, what is the private IP address, sir? I remember this is will be 1. Okay, our next server is VM2-A. What is the private IP address for this server? Okay, this is the IP address. Now VM3-D. What is the IP address? Okay, this. Now see, sir. Now we'll go one by one demo. Okay. Good. Okay, we'll see one by one, sir. Now this is my VM1 application server, VM2 application server. This is the VM3 database server. Agree, not agree? Yes or no, everyone? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Let's open one more command prompt, sir, so that you can understand very easily. Sir, currently I am in application VM1. Okay, now let's copy VM2 IP address. VM2 IP address. Now let's ping this server, sir. Ping. Now tell me whether this ping will work or not.
Not, sir.
Sir, you remember these two networks are in same virtual network 10.1, 10.1. Now tell me these
It will
two
ping,
are in
Subbu.
same net.
Yeah,
These
it's
two are
ringing, sir.
Same network, it will
it's,
ping.
yeah, these two are in same network. This is separate network.
Hmm.
10.2 dot 10.2 dot is separate network. Okay. Now you can try to go here and try to, yes, it is responding. So ping is working. Your ping is working, sir. Means in a single network, in a single network, your communication will works. Agree, not agree. In a single virtual network, you can create n number of subnets. Each subnets will talk to each other. Agree, not agree.
Agree, Subbu.
Yes,
Agree, sir.
agree, agree. Okay. Now make a note, sir. Next point. Copy this IP address and tell me whether this will communicate or not.
It will not communicate.
Because
Not,
this
sir.
is different. See, you won't get any response. Now my main intention is I need to make a bridge. Make a bridge. Okay, not okay. Okay.
Okay, Subbu.
Now what we are doing, right? Okay. So instead of this one, let's pass T. It is keep on checking, sir. Okay. Let it be T, sir. Okay. Now I am going to explain peer to peer. Sorry, peering, peering, vNet peering, vNet peering, peering vNet. So first what you need to do, go to the virtual network, go to the virtual network. Okay, this is very simple technique, sir. Under virtual network, there is a concept called peering. Okay, currently there are no peering, sir. Now you need to click on add. Mention any name, sir. I'm telling that application, okay, vNet to, please be mute, to database vNet. Please be mute, Siva. Okay, application vNet to database vNet. Okay, scroll down, scroll down. Who is that? Samir. Application vNet to database vNet. Scroll down. Just go for defaults or don't want change anything. Here also mention database. Okay, vNet to application vNet. Application vNet. Any names are again any name, but for our understanding, one bridge I am making as application vNet to database vNet. One more bridge I am making as a database vNet to application vNet. Scroll down, and you need to choose the your network, your network. So currently I'm having database vNet, right? Sir, I am conferring from application vNet to database vNet. Choose your database vNet and just click on add. Apart from nothing else you need to do, sir. Go to the network, go to the network. Again, sir, go to the network and choose which network you wanted to make peering and click on add. So once you click on add, it is making two peerings. One is application to database, one more is database to application. Database to application. So it is still, it will take some time, sir. Not much time, it will take, yeah. Now see, connected. Now you can go and verify. Are you able to see the communication? Till now it
Yes,
is
sir.
showing timeout, 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 timeout. But now you are able to see the communication.
Yes.
Okay. Using VPN, VPC peering, you can extend your connectivity. you can extend your connectivity. Means from one virtual network to another virtual network, you can extend your connectivity. You no need any additional things, sir. Even when we are discussing always on availability group, okay, drs I will show again. I will configure peering only. I won't go for gateways, all that stuff, sir. Okay, so that's the reason I'm explaining everything in starting itself. Will make always on very smoother and very healthy. Peering is very easy, right? Assume, sir, this is my primary replica, this is my primary data center, this is my dr center. So how you will make bridge between primary and secondary, primary and dr, with help of peering? Very simple, right? With help of peering, my primary data center and dr data center is talking to each other. Agree, not agree? Sir, response is very important. Okay,
Agree, sir.
now let's go and delete, sir. I don't want this one. This is one technique, simple technique. Okay, and I am deleting, sir. Now I don't want this one. Okay, this is one technique, peering. Okay, using peering, you can make the bridge between one virtual network to another virtual network. One virtual network to another virtual network. Done. It's good, sir. Now, next to concept. Okay, next concept. Okay, next concept. What I am showing is, go to again this image, sir. I just wanted to. Now, sir, DB servers are more secure, right? Agree, not agree? Yes, no.
Sir.
DB
Yes, sir.
servers are more secure. Now, sir, make a note. This is my application server. This is my application server. So if I want to connect to this DB server, DB server, first I need to connect to the application server. Once I connect to the application server, I can connect to the DB server. Can I make that one? Next, sir. Assume, sir, either you can treat this as a gem server, gem box. The people who are already working, you know the terminology called gem box. If you wanted to connect to this server, you need to connect to one gem box. From that gem box, you need to connect to this server. Means RDP to RDP, RDP to RDP. For your terminology, I'm explaining, sir. Gem box. So if I wanted to connect to the DB server, if I wanted to connect to the DB server, first I need to connect to this, later I can connect to this. Make a note, not with public IP addresses, using private IP addresses. Shall we start, sir? Can I access this VM1-A private IP address? Yes, no? Online people.
Yes, sir.
Everything? Yeah. Now, sir, I don't want all these servers because these are all public connections. Let's go and close all these connections. I don't want public, sir. I just want private connections. I want private connections, sir. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do? So, go to the network gateway, sir. Go to the network gateways. Go to my application network gateway. Now, I am trying to connect point to site. Point to site. Okay. Point to site. So now I am making a bridge from my laptop to application server. My laptop to application server, sir. I wanted to connect application server via private IP address. Okay. Now I am making a bridge via point to site configuration. Go to point to site configuration. Click on configure. Here, sir, just again provide any random IP address 172.168.1.0 /24. I will explain you, sir, why this address pool is very important. Will explain, sir. Just hold on. And here, yesterday I told you, right? We are going to create the tunnels. In tunnels, we have lot of uh, different, sir. As of now, I'm selecting IKEv2 and Open VPN SSL tunnel. Okay, don't ask what is that. Even I too don't know, sir. Just choose this value whenever, since from long back I'm working with this tunnel. It is working very smoother and faster to me. Okay, that's what I'm selecting this tunnel. But what exactly? No, sir. I don't know anything. Okay, because it's again core internal. In a simple lay terms, you are making a encryption using this tunnel. You are making a bridge and making encryption, sir. Your connection is encrypted. Okay, now authentication mode. I told you, right, we have three different authentication when you go for point to site. One is certificate, redis. One is Azure data active directory. Okay, forget about these two. I am explaining certificate. Choose the certificate. Now here, once you choose the certificate, provide the name, sir, server cert. And you already create the server certificate, right, sir? Open this server certificate with the notepad. Okay, copy everything. Copy everything. Please make sure that no spaces, nothing, sir, and paste it here. Paste it here. Yeah, it's healthy. Then click on save. Click on save. So go go to the virtual network gateway. Go to the point to site configuration. Provide the address pool. Address pool I will explain you, sir. I will show you practically because that you need to understand. Okay, choose the tunnel. It is a encryption level, and we are making configuration using certificate. I selected the certificate. Provide the certificate name, any name, sir. That's any name, random name, and provide the certificate. This is very important. Then click on save. Click on save. Once it is done, it won't take more than 2 to 3 minutes, sir. More than 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you can ask the questions. So first, I am trying to connect to the application server via private endpoint. Okay, not okay. Getting, sir, at least. Online people. I hope this is very new again, everyone. Okay. Just real time, sir, how real world is working. That's what we are doing. Okay. We are not a network engineers. Okay. If you wanted to make more strong on always on, if you wanted to become more strong on clusters, if you wanted to become more strong on how jump server, what is jump server, how jump servers are helping, you should know all these concepts, sir. In real world, mostly you never get a chance to do all these steps. Okay, no need to worry. Come on. Yeah, done, sir. Very good. Now, once it is done, you will get option called to download the VPN client. Click on download VPN client, sir. Okay, click on download VPN client. Download it. No, it's not yet still downloaded. Okay, downloaded, sir. You can go to the location and you can make it in desktop, sir, so that it will be very clear. And extract that one. Extract, sir. Now I'm just downloading the VPN. Here we have again too many VPNs, sir. Go to Windows AMD 64. Don't ask why. Okay, just go to Windows AMD 64 and just double click on that one. Okay, click on more option, click on run anyway, click on yes. Okay, and click on yes. Done, sir. Now you can go and verify one VPN is enabled. Are you able to see VPN, sir? Application vNet? Yes, no. Everyone?
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Now you click on here, click on connect. Okay, click on connect. Once you click on connect, okay, it will try to make a bridge. Now, sir, done. Almost 99.99% it will connect. Connected, right, sir? Now you can go to command prompt on your laptop, sir. Okay, IP config 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 slash all. Now scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. There is a VPN, sir. This is Wi-Fi. This is okay. This is okay. This is your VPN, and your IP address is 172.168.1.2. Are you able to see, sir? I told you, right? Whenever you are creating point to site, whenever you are connecting to the point to site, okay, whatever the address pool you specified, that address pool your network is converted. Either you are connecting from Airtel network or Geo network or some other network. Once you connect to this VPN, your network will convert into your your address pool, sir. Your VPN address pool. Getting my point? Yes, no, yes, no. Only people. Now my IP address is converted, sir. Okay, now my IP address is converted. Now you can try to go and connect the server using private IP address. Private IP address. Now it's allowing. It's allowing, right? Now you are connecting using private IP address, not public IP address, sir. Okay, not okay, understandable. See, sir, I connected using private IP address this time, not with public IP address. Agree? Not agree? If you're unfortunately, sir, in real world nowadays we are working from home, right? Our Wi-Fi will play like anything. Okay, by mistakenly your Wi-Fi is down and your VPN got disconnected. Your server will be disconnected automatically. Until VPN, you can access the private networks. So now this server is available in cloud. This server is available in cloud. Yeah, why every time this is going for here? Okay, so server is available in cloud, and my laptop, I am I am connecting via private IP address. Make sense, everyone? Yes, no, sir. At least respond, sir. Again, it's very difficult to understand
So,
you people. I don't want to tell all this stuff, okay? But try to understand. Your response will make more happy to me, and I can explain more content. If you're understanding, if you're not understanding, no worries, sir, because you never get a chance this all concept in real world. Just for your knowledge purpose, how your real world is working, how you are doing work from home. Now you understand, sir, How you are supporting work from home means you will connect to the VPN. Once you connect to the VPN, it will connect to this address pools. This address pool. Once you connect to this address pool, you can access this network. This network. Clear? Not clear? One thing. Now, sir. Now, okay. Now go to again command prompt, sir. Can I connect to the DB server? Can I connect to the DB server? No,
No, sir.
no, I can't connect. Now what I am going to do means I am treating this as my gem server. Gem server. From this server, I need to connect to private IP address. I need to connect to the private IP address of database server, sir. Now for that, what I am going to do, I am extending my connectivity using connection. Go to the connection. Okay. Go to add. Now, sir, here what you need to mention, application vNet to database vNet. Okay. Here I am choosing vNet to vNet. Using this virtual network gateway, I am making bridge. Okay, make a note. Now here I'm going to choose vNet to vNet. You are having site to site, express route. Site to site we'll discuss later, sir. Okay, express route we are not discussing. Site to site we'll discuss later in time being. Okay, let's see vNet to vNet. Okay, this is my application network, and what is your database virtual network, and choose the password, sir. It will display. I'm not sure why Microsoft made this mechanism. It is displaying the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, I'm not sure, sir, why Microsoft made this concept, but it is displaying. Then click on OK. Click on OK. Okay, like same, sir. Like same. You need to go to the database network gateway, but for peering no need to go vice versa, sir. One way is fine, but for gateways you need to go for both ways. Both both database, okay, vnet to application vnet. Okay, here you need to choose application, provide the same password whatever you given, sir, otherwise your authentication will fails. Okay, so this is the thing you need to do. This is what you need to do, sir. For peering no need to, one way it will create on both ways, both source and destination. But for network gateways, you need to do every gateway, sir. That is the one biggest challenge again. I'm not sure why Microsoft came up with this one. He can plan with the same approach. Almost done, sir. Almost done. Application to database vnet is done. Let's see database to application also. Okay, it is creating, sir. Now, if I explain always on high availabilities, disaster recoveries, you can understand very easily, sir. Yes or no? Yes, right? You can understand how the networks are working in the back end. Sir, network team is very hard, sir, not that much easy. They are doing a lot of stuff for us. We feel that, okay, we are doing a lot of stuff. Nothing we are doing actually. What is my main intention, sir, now? Are you able to see? We make the bridge right now. It is communicating, sir. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
Now I already connected to this server, sir. I already connected to the server. From this server, again I am taking RDP. Again I am taking RDP 10.2.1.4. Okay. RDP to RDP. See, sir, it's working. SA admin. Yes. If I want to connect to the database server, first I need to connect to this server. From this server, I can connect to the database server. See, sir, here I can minimize. Now, this server is acting as a gem server, gem box. This server is acting as a gem box. If I wanted to connect to the DB server, first I need to connect to the gem server. From the gem servers, I can connect to the DB server. The people who are already working, now you got idea how the gem servers are working, how what they are doing in the backend network team. Yes or no? RDP to the RDP. So this is one RDP. Again, I am taking one more RDP. That's it, sir. I explained how to access, how to make a bridge using peering, very simple concept. And I showed you how to connect with the private IP addresses, how to create the jump boxes, how from jump box, how to access one more private IP addresses using gateways. Questions, no questions, all questions.
No questions. We're just trying to digest it.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, yes, Ravi. Again, it is bit hard, okay. I promising everyone it's bit hard, okay. But this is how real world is working, sir. To understand easily, just why I'm taking all this stuff means you wanted to become stronger in always on. My main intention is you wanted to become stronger in always on. Okay, it's not easy, sir, to remember for me as well because in our day-to-day busy because only whenever I'm teaching every 60 days I used to perform this activity. Later I never do this activity. No more. Only one day every 60 days. Okay. But we need to understand, sir, how internally it is working. That's what my main day one it's very difficult. At least it will take some time to digest everything. Okay. Because it's again out of our scope. It's completely out of our scope. Okay. Please make this point noted, sir, everyone. But how the gem servers are working, how the networks are working, how we are going to take RDP to RDP, okay? How we are connecting private IP address, how the VPNs are working, all this stuff I just shown you practically, sir. This is how you are doing work from home, all this stuff, right? How you are doing work from home. This is only, sir. First you will connect to the VPN, then you will connect to the gem box. From the gem box you will connect to all the servers. This is how your work home is working, sir. Okay? Not okay?
Okay, super.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. If no questions, thanks everyone. Again, sir, my request, delete. Don't keep, sir. Okay? Don't uh, keep all this during the running stage. Delete, sir. Once you've done the practice. Hey, no questions, right? I'm deleting. No questions, right? Sir, it won't take 30 minutes to do all this stuff, sir. So once you've done, just delete it, sir. For safe side. For you purpose only, I'm telling, sir. Otherwise, the $200 will go like anything. Okay? I don't want waste the free trial subscription. I am helping you, sir. That's it. Okay? Thank you. Let's see, sir. Tomorrow is a festival for us. Okay? Let's see whether I need to take the decision or not. We'll decide and we'll get back to you over the WhatsApp group. Okay?
Okay.
I'm
Normal